I would like to introduce Marjan Hammersma. Talking about government, we're well represented today. We had economic affairs and now we have the Ministry of Culture. Marjan Hammersma is Director General Culture, Media and the Ministry of Education, Culture and Science. So could you please come up, Marjan, and warm applause. Yes. So, as games are an economic product, but also a product of culture and education and science, I think that's very appropriate that you're here as well. And you're here to actually announce something and actually hand over something. So
yes,
maybe give you... Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Before I do that, I understood that I could say a couple of words, few words to you.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm going to do now.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, good. Thank you for inviting us. You certainly said that it's very important that my colleague, Guido, from the Ministry of Economic Affairs, and we from the Ministry of Education, Culture and Science are here today together. And we work together. And it's also an honor and a pleasure to be here to the presentation of the new Drives platform, but also the publication Games NL. Because we think that one thing has certainly become prevalent over the last years, and that's that besides their economic value, games are a legitimate, modern and highly interesting form of cultural expression. It's in line with literature, film, theater. Video games have their own unique way of indulging us in a brave new worlds and experimenting with different forms of storytelling. I think a striking example is still the video game Journey, published back already in 2012 and developed by that game company. It's using a beautiful visual style, adaptive music and little to no text, and Journey really evokes a real sense of smallness in players, a sense of wonder and curiosity. And truly experiencing these feelings firsthand while you're playing Journey is something only a video game can achieve. And to me, as a representative of the cultural department, this is why games are a valuable form of cultural expression. But games also have proven to be influential to other forms of cultural expression and storytelling. And as a Director General for Culture, I find these cultural crossovers very interesting, of course. And that's also why I'm very glad to see that my ministry can support initiatives like that of Niels 't Hooft, who is also present today. Someone told me that you're there. Good to see you. Because Niels is examining what it means to be a hybrid writer. And he gets some support from two of our foundations, also a cooperation, which is very good. And he brings together different disciplines like game developers, writers and filmmakers to create a modern, innovative way to tell a story. And I'm very curious to the results of your project. But as today's discussions and the publication Games NL illustrate, the Dutch game industry has also proven to be of great economic and societal value. Both Guerrilla's Gilson franchise and games like Sarah's Cooking Class by Speel Games reach hundreds of thousands, even millions of gamers worldwide. This is very... Don't you have a solution for this? I don't use paper anymore, but this is also not very... The publication Games NL also describes an applied game by Dutch studio Silverfit, which helps people who are not able to swallow. And the playful therapist system helps them to train and recover their swallowing function. And I heard that the first clinical results are very promising. All in all, it is important that we are here together to recognize this cultural, economic and societal value of the Dutch game industry. And to launch the Drives platform, which will play an important role in propelling the Dutch game industry forward even further. I really hope that my ministry, together with the colleagues from the Ministry of Economic Affairs and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, can be and will be of strategic value to this process. But for now, I understood there will be an official moment. I would like to formally start the video documentary Games NL. Thank you very much. Oh, first the book, sorry. First book, Horst.
Yes, I will hand you this book about the Dutch games industry for people outside the industry that they got to understand us better. And I need to thank a few people. I will keep it short, but first of all, Arjan Terpstra, who wrote it in cooperation with us. Very good. Translations were done by Ashley Cowles, the graphic design by Joachim Maan, and of course we had a great team, Irmgard Noordhoek and Christa Hendricks upstairs, who made this all happen, and I want a big applause for them as well. Thank you very much.